There is a solution to the labor shortage, and it's the undocumented workers who are already living in the U.S. Now, the United States is in a transitional economic movement, moving from the shock of the COVID-19 pandemic through a period of recovery to a more traditional economic expansion. Things things are trending in the right direction. Inflation is slowly coming down. Gas prices are dropping. We have a record job creation. Consumer spending is at a high, and we are rebuilding the supply chains and manufacturing hubs domestically. Now, while the Biden administration's economic policies have helped fix roads and bridges and foster the remarkable small business creation, there is a big opportunity for continued economic expansion. We need to find more workers. Remarkably, as we all know, there are currently more jobs than there are workers to fill them, which means businesses cannot grow to their full potential because there isn't enough workers, um, and that the current labor force cannot meet the market demand. Now, the solution is obvious. We immediately need to increase the size of our workforce and to bring America to a soft economic landing in which we can keep lowering inflation and strengthening the economy, and we must provide a path for immediate legal status to the 11 million undocumented workers who are already here, and we need to offer them a path to citizenship. Now, while the country's mood is sour, a new narrative research shows that some are hungry for a mentality of shared prosperity, a fundamental belief that America possesses a wealth of resources, and that's plenty for all. But it isn't just about money, natural resources, food, or housing. It's about the potential of the American people. In a recent Future majority poll, 85% of Americans agreed with the statement that we must invest in America because Americans are worth it. When you invest in Americans, our potential is limitless. This notion of a mutually beneficial process that benefits both the immigrant and U.S. Born workers, and that it unlocks and creates a shared prosperity. It is a powerful antidote to the divisive maggot narrative that is tearing our country apart. This idea is much bigger than our labor market. It speaks to what makes our country unique. Our nation is strong because anyone can come here, and they can become American, and they can work to solve big problems that contribute to the innovations that improve everyone's lives. Now, voters in general want an America that's better for everyone, that's more free, more harmonious, and multiracial, and where everyone has an opportunity to thrive in their own life. They want to live in a country that can be made distinctly better in ways that we have never seen before. Now, Gretchen Barton from Worthy Strategy Group notes that on the issue of the economy, voters from moderate to Democrat are comfortable with immigration when they view it as a mutually beneficial for all amount. Now, voters desperately they wish for a world of reconnection, and within families and communities across borders, but they long for a world of investigation or integration, where everyone can bring the best of themselves to join up, solve problems together, and be better. This is the key to meeting this moment. With solutions for creating greater community and integration, mutually beneficial to our economic well-being. Now, according to Daniel Costa, who's the Director of Immigration Law and Policy Research at the Economic Policy Institute, providing a pathway to citizenship for immigrant workers who are already in our labor market would mutually benefit both our economy and the undocumented workers themselves, and these workers often face horrific working conditions and exploitation. 5% of our labor market right now has no rights because they are working without documentation. They live in fear of being reported for labor violation because they and their families can be deported. And we have seen with Dreamers that their wages doubled after getting DACA. So why wouldn't we find a way to provide a pathway to citizenship to increase wages for all workers and bring stability to our economy? Providing undocumented workers with a pathway to citizenship is not only smart economic policy, it's the moral thing to do. It's largely popular across ideological lines. So a new recent poll from the National Immigration Forum, it shows that more than 75% of conservators, moderates, and Democrats supported the idea of repugs and Democrats working together this year on a reform that could help lower food prices by ensuring a legal, reliable workforce. Now, Democrats must embrace a mindset of a shared prosperity in which the tremendous gains of our economy can be shared equitably. The U.S. is the wealthiest country in the world, but we are at our best when we adopt a growth mindset. one that allows people who are drawn to our country to help grow the economy and pay into the system, and to do so with dignity and the ability to participate fully in the American way of life. In this transitional economic moment, we have a crucial opportunity to do the right thing, provide a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, and turbocharge our economy. Now is the time to create greater opportunity for all, rebuild the country in honor, and integrate those who are already here and who have become American in every way, but their documentation shows. So if you like the video, you can get the video, like, and subscribe to my channel, RBW King. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And if you want to support my work even further, you can donate to my Patreon link, which you can find in the About section of YouTube. And by just a little as a few bucks a month, your donation can help go a long way, and thanks for listening.